we take a look at the President's run here. 1 down, 2 down. There he goes for the win. Teddy, electric performance there. Wow.
Teddy Roosevelt, I didn't know he was speedy like that.
You didn't know he ran track back in high school?
I was unaware. I was never taught that in my history class.
Now at the plate, Stone Garrett. Wheeler still on the mound.
I will say, ever since that first inning where he was Rocky, let up a couple hits, he's been very solid. The only hits these Nationals have in this game is in that first inning, so he's looked like he's settled in nicely and found his comfort on the mound.
96 there, the count 1-2. Stone, his first name's actually Gregory. Got the nickname Stone because his dad was Rock, a football player. Take a little bit of a chip off from Rock, you get Stone. There you go. Yeah, Stone Garrett.
Back in 2020 during the COVID-shortened season, he was actually selling real estate when the Diamondbacks video coordinator saw his LinkedIn page and was like, let's pick this guy up. I mean, he's been super solid this year, so they saw something in him.
Crack down the left field line, foul.
Let's take a look at the LinkedIn page. Here it is.
That's too good.
Yeah, you see athlete there for the Nationals, minor leaguer for the Marlins, athlete for the Diamondbacks, and then licensed real estate agent for almost 3 years.
Excited to start new homeowners and help them get a home. It's wholesome.
Yeah, no shade to real estate agents, but I would much rather be here.
No, I doubt they'd argue with you on that one, Owen. 3-2 count. Stone gets nothing on that one.
Yeah, big cut and a miss there. 97 right in on the hands, and you got to protect there when you're Zach Wheeler or when you're Stone Garrett, excuse me, and that's a great pitch for Zach Wheeler to throw right there. Again, that super high, the super spinning fastball defies gravity is really the best way to put it.
Jake Alou bats lefty now up to the plate. 96, gas up the middle. 0-1. Wheeler, his first 5 batters, 5 hits, 4 runs. His last 10 batters, no hits, 3 strikeouts. A little bit of a change of pace there.
Yeah, like I said before, he's really settled in nicely and looked like the Zach Wheeler that we all know and love. And maybe it's something with the stadium. He's out of his touch. Ranger Suarez was originally supposed to get the start today, but he got scratched due to a left hamstring soreness. So maybe he's was a little bit out of his comfort zone to start. But like I said, settled in nicely. Got another 2-strike count here on Jake Alou, looking to put him away and hopefully get that third out, get the bats up there.
1-2 the count. Pitch count only at 59. It was so high in the first. It's really calmed down since then. That one right to the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Throws it to the pitcher, Zach Wheeler, and gets the out.
Yeah, great play from an out-of-position Bryce Harper at first. You know, he had Tommy John back in November on his arm, and manager Rob Thompson said it wasn't likely for him to play any more outfield this season due to that injury, and he's been great at first base with Rhys Hoskins out due to the ACL injury. We saw him talk to Pepper earlier about this whole event. He's a great guy. And Bohm, too, been getting some reps at first, but I feel like Harper's he's really kind of found a home there.
I think so. And you know, for a guy of that caliber, as long as you're able to get him on the field, especially be able to have his bat, you're set. First one, tad bit low, 1-0. Rhyming in the spirit of the Little League environment here. See peanuts going around, kids running about. Fun atmosphere.
Yeah, peanuts, Cracker Jacks. It's basically take me out to the ball game out here.
You know, I've never had a Cracker Jack.
You serious?
Really curious. Want to try it. Never had one.
All right, we're going to need to get you some in the break because you are missing. That's staple ballpark food right there. You have your hot dogs. You have the Cracker Jacks, Dippin' Dots. How have you never had a Cracker? Do you know what a Cracker Jack is?
No.
All right, you're having some.
But you know what I did see? I was walking out here to let Commissioner Manfred come into the booth. I looked behind me. I saw a Slurpee. I could go for one of those right now.
Yeah,
a Slurpee, maybe some Dippin' Dots, and a bag of Cracker Jacks. That's what I want.
It's hot. It's decently hot in here, and the stadium is packed full of just about over 2,000 fans. And yeah, it's safe to say it is not too chilly in here.
No, definitely not. Although I got here, I was coming from D.C. really hot there. My first kind of day and a half in college. Came here a lot cooler. Over the past little while, it's warmed up. Now it's hot, and Phillies might be getting hot. They have a runner on first.
Now Blessin with it, top of the key. Blessin gets it into Durant. Robertson coming off the curl. Robertson fumbles that one. Almost loses it out of bounds. Gets it back. 9 on the shot clock. Deep 3 from Robertson. The bank is open.
Little shrug there from Robertson as she hit that one from the monument.
37-34. GW now out to a 3-point lead once again. And Kamiri Sims the rebound. She'll push it the other way. Asia Ennis driving to the basket. Finds Durant. Durant blocks. Dannon, the nice hands in the right place, and Fisher driving to the bucket. Robertson able to poke that one away. A hectic sequence.
Good hustle play there by Robertson. Obviously going to remain Loyola Chicago ball, but coming up from behind and just swiping the ball away, not letting them get to the basket. Huge from her.
Robertson known for her 3-point shot and staying true today. Now into the paint. Gallinopoulos guarded by Asia Ennis. Asia Ennis swallows that one. Taking it the other way with speed. Now Robertson, a 3-point attempt. That one just long. Saved by Durant. Loose ball gathered up by Gallinopoulos. And she'll head the other way. 3:03 to play in the third. Gallinopoulos guarded by Blessin. Gallinopoulos blows that one. Nia Robertson with it. And a foul on her way to the rim.
GW with 4 blocks here today. I feel like we've really been seeing a lot of improvement there. A lot of improvement in the paint.
Asia Ennis with it. GW up 3. Buford. Ball swinging around. Finding Durant in the corner. Durant loses that one out of bounds. Tough break.
Yeah, tough break there for GW. I do like the scheming that was going on there. I think they'll have an opportunity to run something like that very shortly.
Buford guarding the ball as Sophia Nolan top of the key. Guarded by Blessin. Now Fisher with it on the far side wing. Fisher curling. Not able to get it in the corner. Gallinopoulos with it on the baseline. Gallinopoulos guarded by Blessin. Finds the slipping Fisher and no good rebound Durant. They'll call that one a jump ball. I believe Fisher had her hands on that rebound.
I think Hodgecard, like I mentioned, she's been dealing with that shoulder injury. She's taken a few shots, and they just have not gone. Might be struggling a little bit to get it going.
Here's Gallinopoulos, and a moving screen called against Sophia Nolan. Another lucky break for GW. First that step out of bounds, and then a moving screen as Nia Robertson pushing the pace. Nia Robertson hits the deck. No call. Asia Ennis with the ball at the logo. 19 on the shot clock. Gets it to Buford. Buford, the screen from Durant. Durant called for a moving screen. She was still as a statue.
Yeah, crowd not happy. Hearing some heckling behind us from the fans.
Top of the key. Here's more. Guarded by Durant. In the corner, Gallinopoulos making her defender fall. Defensive breakdown and now saved by Asia Ennis. Asia Ennis, a nice defensive play. That possession was going straight downward for GW. 13 on the shot clock. Gallinopoulos taking it out. She'll find more. Back to Gallinopoulos. The free throw line jumper, no good. Loose ball, staying GW.
Goes off of Hodgecard, but bad pass there by Durant, trying to get it to Robertson. Lucky that Hodgecard didn't scoop it up and go right to the basket.
Here's Asia Ennis bringing it up. No problem breaking that press. Now hands it off to Robertson. Robertson, nasty crossover to the bucket. No good. Rebound by Durant.
1:18 left to go in the third. 37-34 GW lead.
Durant now with it. Gets to Robertson. Robertson loses it and fouled. That one going against, looks like Alyssa Fisher. Her second personal. And they'll now get into the bonus. So Nia Robertson going to the line for 2.
Welcome in to Unstoppable's breakdown of March Madness. I'm Zach Brody, breaking down the reason your bracket is no longer perfect. Because let's be honest, it's not. And factually speaking, out of 20 million ESPN brackets, there are 0 perfect after the first round. We're starting off in the South here. First matchup, NC State taking on Texas Tech. But for NC State, it started way back in the ACC tournament where no one thought they would come out on top. As a 10 seed, they beat Duke, then UVA, then the 1 seed UNC to actually win the ACC championship game and get a bid in March Madness. They come into March Madness as an 11 seed, playing the 6 seed Texas Tech, and the big man DJ Burns was tearing up the floor. Ended with 16 points and an ice cream sundae in his hand. Ben Middlebrooks was also huge. Came off the bench, usually averaging somewhere in the range of 6 points a game. This game, 6 for 8 from the field, 9 for 10 from the free throw line, and 21 points to seal off this win. NC State upsets the Red Riders 80-67, and they'll move on to the round of 32. Who will they play next? Well, it's either 14 seed Oakland or 3 seed Kentucky, and spoiler alert, it's not Kentucky. Why not? Largely due to Jack Golke's 10 three-pointers. You heard that right, an NCAA record-tying 10 threes. Does he look like he's 35 years old? Yes. Does he look like he works a 9 to 5? Also yes, but can he shoot the lights out? Well, he showed us all what he could do on the floor. Where the Wildcats lie, Kentucky's Antonio Reeves dropped a cool 27, shooting half a buck from 3, but it was not enough. Oakland outlives Kentucky, 80-75, your final score. Moving to our third and final upset of the first round. Plenty to talk about, but this one really hurt. Grand Canyon, the 12 seed, defeating 5 seed St. Mary's. The Lopes pulled out a really team win, with 4 of their starters dropping double digits, and Tyson Grant Foster for the Lopes leading all scorers with 22. The Grand Canyon also managed to shut down a strong three-point team to force St. Mary's to an impressive 7 from 25 from three-point land. You can see over here, St. Mary's going on to the round of 32. Your final score, 75-66. Grand Canyon moving on. And that will do it for us today. Thank you so much for hanging out with a little March Madness. Wishing you the best of luck on the rest of your bracket, and we'll see you on the flip side.
You talked earlier about some family food competitions, and you said Fuzzy won with his sweet potato fries one year. Who won this year?
Okay, before we even move past that, we have to talk about Fuzzy sweet potato fries because they shouldn't have won. They shouldn't have won the competition because everybody brings a dish that's supposed to feed everybody in the family. Fuzzy brought a single sweet potato for everybody in the whole family, so everybody got a singular fry. So my mom must have felt bad for him and gave him the win when he didn't even deserve it. If you can't feed the family, your side dish doesn't even count. So if he's watching this, you didn't count, Fuzzy. It didn't count, and you didn't even perform because you lost the sauce. He forgot the sauce that was supposed to go with it. It was a horrible experience all around.
A dry sweet potato fry?
What did you rival him with?
Fries. Oh, I did mac and cheese. It had a little bit of like a Ritz cracker spread on the top. It was really nice. But the thing is, it fed everybody. There was enough for everybody to have some. It wasn't just, here's a single macaroni elbow noodle. I gave everybody a proper portion.
And everybody's how many people?
4, 5, 8 to 9-ish, 8 to 10-ish.
Okay.
So not enough. So way too many for. I mean, he gave them one to everybody, man. One potato just doesn't work that way. Like, this isn't like Jesus and breaking bread. We're not gonna just make more potatoes out of nothing, man. Like, it's unbelievable.